In the tapestry of human history there are threads that weave tales of innocence and virtue. Yet, there are others that tell of darkness and malevolence even among the young. Our focus is primarily on people 18 and younger. Yes, surprising as it may be, there are more than a few cases of adolescents and teenagers going down a dark path. Join us as we explore the tales of 10 individuals who, despite their innocence in years, harbored a darkness that led them to commit unimaginable acts. For some individuals, the pull of crime seems almost inescapable. Willie Bosket, a native of Harlem, New York, is one such tragic figure. At 15, he fatally shot 3 people, including a New York Transit employee, acts that sent ripples of fear through the community. Despite the severity of his crimes, Bosket initially received a mere 5-year sentence in a youth facility, sparking considerable debate and outrage. His subsequent years were marred by further violence and criminal behavior, accumulating a sentence of 82 years to life. Bosket's life became a stark testament to the potential for recidivism when early intervention fails. His story raises questions about the effectiveness of the juvenile justice system and the environments that cultivate such destructive paths. The story of Josh Phillips is a haunting reminder that even seemingly ordinary lives can harbor dark secrets. In November of 1998, the disappearance of a young girl named Maddie Clifton sent shockwaves through Jacksonville, Florida. A week later, Maddie's body was discovered hidden in the waterbed of 14-year-old Josh Phillips. Phillips had brutally beaten and stabbed Maddie to death, an act that defied comprehension. He was sentenced to life imprisonment on first-degree murder charges, with no possibility of parole. His case highlights the devastating consequences of a single, irreversible decision and the long shadow it casts over all involved. Appearances can be deceiving, a truth that Edmund Kemper embodied all too well. At 15, he killed his grandparents, yet managed to convince psychologists he was of sound mind. Released in 1969, after serving less than 5 years, Kemper embarked on a spree of violence that shocked the nation. Over 3 years, he murdered 6 female college students, his mother, and his mother's friend. The brutality of his crimes revealed the true depth of his disturbed psyche. Kemper's story underscores the complexities of diagnosing and treating psychological disorders. It serves as a stark warning of the need for vigilance and thorough evaluation in the criminal justice system. Graham Young, the poisoner's obsession. Meet Graham Young, whose fascination with poison began in his childhood. In 1962, at 14, he was arrested after confessing to the attempted poisoning of his family. Young's actions led to his detainment in Broadmoor Hospital, where he spent 9 years. Upon his release, he poisoned approximately 70 people, earning the moniker the Teacup Poisoner. Young's story is marked by a relentless pursuit of knowledge twisted into a deadly pastime. It highlights the importance of monitoring and supporting individuals with pathological interests. His tale is a testament to the dangers that can arise when intellectual curiosity is not tempered by ethical considerations. Brian and David Freeman, brothers in crime. The brothers, fervent neo-Nazis, harbored deep resentment towards their strict upbringing as Jehovah's Witnesses. In February 1995, they were apprehended for the brutal murder of their parents and younger brother Eric. Alongside their associate and cousin, Ben Birdwell, the Freeman brothers conspired to plead guilty, hoping to avoid the death sentence. Their plan succeeded, but the price was a lifetime behind bars. The case underscores the importance of addressing underlying issues within families to prevent such tragic outcomes. It is a cautionary tale about the dangers of radicalization and the need for early intervention. Brenda Spencer, the Monday shooter. 16-year-old Brenda Ann Spencer fired 30 rounds of ammunition at Cleveland Elementary School in San Diego, California. The shots killed the school's principal and a custodian while leaving 8 children and a police officer injured. Brenda pled guilty to 2 counts of murder and assault with a weapon, earning a sentence of 25 years to life. The case underscores the importance of understanding the psychological and social factors that can contribute to such acts of aggression. It serves as a cautionary tale about the importance of addressing mental health issues and providing support to those in need. John Venables and Robert Thompson, childhood's end. In 1993, the world was horrified by the brutal murder of a 2-year-old boy named James Bulger in Liverpool, England. The culprits were John Venables and Robert Thompson, a pair of 10-year-old boys who had abducted James from a shopping center. Both boys were sentenced to a minimum of 8 years in detention, a decision that was met with mixed reactions from the public. Their case raises important questions about the capacity for rehabilitation in young offenders. It underscores the need for early intervention and support to address the underlying issues that can lead to such tragic outcomes. Jesse Pomeroy, the youngest murderer. In March of 1874, 10-year-old Katie Curran went missing in South Boston. A month later, the body of 4-year-old Horace Millen was discovered, bearing signs of brutal violence. Jesse Pomeroy, a local teenager with a history of attacking other children, was convicted for the murder of Katie Curran. His case made history as he became the youngest person ever charged with first-degree murder in Massachusetts. Pomeroy's life, spent largely in isolation, serves as a stark reminder of the potential consequences of unchecked aggression and the importance of early intervention. Mary Bell, the child killer. In 1968, police in Newcastle upon Tyne investigated the murders of 2 toddlers, each killed via strangulation. By August, local child Mary Bell and her friend Norma Joyce Bell were charged with both murders. Mary Bell was found guilty and sentenced to 12 years in prison. Mary's early life was marked by abuse and neglect, factors that likely contributed to her violent tendencies. Her story highlights the need for a compassionate and proactive approach to address the underlying issues that contribute to such behavior. Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold, the Columbine tragedy. On April 20, 1999, Harris and Klebold marched into Columbine High School carrying homemade bombs and various firearms. Their calculated attack resulted in the deaths of 13 people, with 24 others injured. The horror of their actions was compounded by their simultaneous suicides as police entered the school. The Columbine tragedy is a haunting reminder of the potential for violence that can emerge from feelings of alienation and anger. It underscores the importance of addressing mental health issues and providing support to those in need. Their story serves as a stark warning of the need for vigilance and proactive measures to prevent similar tragedies in the future. Reflections on youthful darkness. The stories of these young individuals serve as a stark reminder that the potential for darkness can emerge at any age. By providing support and understanding, we can help to prevent future generations from following a similar path. It is a reminder of our collective responsibility to foster environments that nurture and protect, to address the root causes of violence, and to support those in need.